In this story of Rasulpura, you are with me, Megha Tiwari. There was a Rasulpura. One of the ordinary districts of Maharashtra in India is Aurangabad, where a quite scared and undeveloped Muslim village, Rasulpura, is situated in three unequal groups on the odd hilltops of Taluka Khultabad of this district, still thirsty for basic needs. Even though about 70 years have gone after independence, yet nothing in the name of development, just showing odd faces of governmental commitments. Nothing without water. Let's leave the ground reality of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Even sufficient drinking water is not available for whole year in Rasulpura. Villagers used to move along with their animals, mostly goats, buffaloes and hens, to nearby villages. When there is no water even for drinking for ourselves, how could we think of our other needs? Situated merely 16 to 18 kilometers away from the district headquarters, population of this scared village is around 1,000. Although the whole village is situated on a huge hilltop, continuous soil erosion from the hills has resulted in disposition of soil at the down plains, and this topsoil could be used for agriculture and other daily uses if any water resource could be managed. This is the total routine and habitat of villagers. Villagers of Rasulpura live with a very simple and clear division of work. Oh yes, the majority of working villagers in labor class, as no industry, agriculture or other way of survival is here. About 98% is Muslim majority. Rasulpura starts its life very early. Male villagers start moving towards city in search of wages. Then they return back only at night. On the other hand, female villagers, after preparing morning meal, along with their vessels, move far down from their village in search of water for drinking. Then they come back only at evening. It is very tough to see the critical situation of this hilly, stony village in the month of summer. Initiation of an environmentalist. It was year 2013 when an environmentalist, Professor Dr. Subhash Chandra Pandey, had come to Aurangabad for holding an international seminar on environment. Being the director, he had also discussed the socio-economic aspects of nearby human habitation. During the interaction, name of Rasulpura appeared. Then only Dr. Pandey had decided to do some special efforts for the socio-economic upliftment of Rasulpura. Therefore, in the headship of Dr. Pandey, his self-funded society, GSEED, www.gseed.gerard.org, had called for the management of fundamental need, water, for Rasulpura village, and thus story of overall development of a neglected, undeveloped village had started. However, it was not easy for a person to fulfill his zeal of social work on odd hilly village, especially when he was 700 to 800 kilometers away from Rasulpura. Challenges of finance and manpower were also there. Activists came forward. Hey, hey. It wouldn't have been possible for Dr. Pandey to fulfill his dream of his historical challenge at Rasulpura without dedication and selfless support of some social activists on his behalf. Continuous cooperation of Mr. Tehseen Khan, Dr. J.D. Sheikh, Dr. Raifuddin Nasir, Mr. Abhay Sharma, and many other local civilians, engineers, and hydrologists is worth mentioning in this behalf. Cooperation of villagers. Initially, Dr. Pandey and his colleagues, along with villagers, had extensively visited various sites of Rasulpura, then explained the villagers for the work to be done at site. They had also taken a written agreement and permission from the village panchayat for the same. Later on, the whole village had become evident for this historical act. Local village Sarpanch along with other villagers had become enthusiastic to implement this work, prepared by explosion of the dynamite. It was not easy to prepare a water management system on Stony Hill village. Therefore, after seeking opinion of experts and village panchayat of Rasulpura, dynamite explosion was made in the hilly stone to obtain a proper base for dam. Work started, and finally construction work of cement dam upon odd and difficult Stony Hill village of Rasulpura had started. Villagers of Rasulpura also got employed during construction of dam. 30 villagers got employed for up to 75 working days of construction work, and dam constructed. Eradicating all ground zero difficulties, a grand cement dam has been constructed at last, approximately with a depth of 11 feet, width of 10 feet and length of 120 feet. It became a huge water reservoir, and eventually development of Rasulpura starts. There has become a complete change in the village life after completion of a huge water reservoir dam. Now, migration of animals and villagers have stopped from the village. Cultivation of fishes has been started in the dam, which will be a great opportunity for livelihood for Muslim community. It also provides a great opportunity for dairy products in Rasulpura. Initiation of growing vegetable, especially in summer, has also been started. Eventually, because of a huge water reservoir, mobilization of birds and other animals has been noticed, which brings an enormous change in the ecology of the village. It is worth mentioning that no financial or logistic assistance has been taken from any government or non-government organization for the construction of this water body at Rasulpura. Grand cemented dam has been constructed from the funds of the self-funded society GSEED, along with the pension and arrear amounts of Dr. Subhash Chandra Pandey. In fact, construction of the said dam is an outcome of the vision, zeal, bravery and selfless social concern of an environmentalist.